So it looks like James Gunn is going to be working for DC. Hey, Disney, still good with that decision? If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that bell notification to put out videos daily. So it looks like, according to the Hollywood Reporter, James Gunn is tapped to write and possibly direct a revitalization of Suicide Squad for DC and Warner Brothers. Yeah, we kind of saw this coming. We knew that DC was possibly going to be poaching Gunn after he was let go by Disney for the offensive tweets from 10,000 years ago. So this can't really come as a shock that another major franchise has lined him up. You know, my two thoughts are this. If anything's going to help boost DC and their properties, you know, give them some kind of weights, give them some sort of credit or validation, definitely James Gunn and what he can do behind the camera and with a script will absolutely do that. As long as there isn't a massive amount of studio interference, which, let's face it, WB is known for doing. But also, it's kind of like saying, hey, this guy's up for play again. You know, I guess enough time has passed that, you know, we can kind of forget about those tweets or ancient history, apparently. You know, I'm in the camp that I don't think Disney and Marvel should have ever fired him. I think it was a rash, hasty decision. But this conceivably can make things better over in the DC camp. And I know competition's healthy and everything, and we all want good comic book movies. But, you know, I would love to see a James Gunn Suicide Squad without any of the baggage from the first movie. That would be actually pretty amazing. There's a lot to work with there. I mean, if you give this guy carte blanche, because let's face it, the first Suicide Squad was a response to the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. It's even got the whole soundtrack thing, you know, they tried to do that. The group, I mean, it was a response to that. Now you're actually getting the guy responsible for that, for Guardians of the Galaxy, to do your reboot or whatever you're going to call it of the new Suicide Squad. I think that's potentially some awesome news there. I'm excited for it, especially if corporate side of WB can just keep their hands out of it. You know, let the man do his work, and if he does direct it, I'll be there absolutely opening day. I'm super excited to hear about the possibility of this. I don't know, because from what I've been hearing, Suicide Squad 2 is kind of a mess. They can't really decide on the villain. They can't really decide on, you know, Margot Robbie's off doing her thing. She's kind of become bigger than Harley Quinn at this point. They're letting her almost essentially like do her own Birds of Prey movie. I mean, she's serving as producer. Casting choices are definitely, you know, I'm not a big fan of having actors, and especially, you know, that you've been employing, have too much say into a movie, especially when you've just came, you know, in the last 5 years, you've just been like doing this. You know, because of her popularity, they're like, oh, do whatever you want with Birds of Prey. Whatever you want is not necessarily going to be best for the franchise or best for what the studio really wants. You know, if you're just doing it to keep her happy. The possibility of scrapping the ideas of Suicide Squad 2, from what I've heard, I would love that. Start fresh all over fresh. Get James Gunn in there. You know, I think it would be amazing. I think what he could do with it, imagine what he could do with it, especially if they flirt with that R rating. Ooh, if you've seen some of his R-rated stuff, James Gunn stuff, yeah, that could be potentially awesome. So that's big news. What do you guys think? Is this a good idea? Is Disney kicking themselves? Probably. Anyway, leave your comments below. Hit that share button. Hit the like. You know, hit that bell notification. I put out videos daily. And until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.